Hello everybody and welcome back to my Tuesday movie reviews, and I am sorry, I am really behind on these reviews. I've been wanting to talk about movies that have been re-released since the month of October, actually September if you count the movie Jaws, and I've been meaning to talk about so many movies that I'm just so behind. So I'm going to be talking about something that's been out for a couple of weeks now, and that is Black Adam. So I'm not really sure if anyone really watches my reviews, especially when it comes to superhero movies. I'm kind of in the middle. I don't feel like one company is better than the other when it comes to DC or Marvel. I feel like they both have their goods and they both have their flaws. So I'm going to be completely honest when it comes to this movie. So when it comes to movies that The Rock stars, and I've never been the biggest fan, he seems like a cool dude, but when it comes to his movies, never really been into them. But that being said, I know Black Adam was a passion project that he had been working on or trying to get on board with for the past maybe 10, maybe 12 years now. And the fact that Black Adam is supposed to be a villain or slash anti-hero, I was like, okay, I could be kind of on board with this then. So supposedly there were rumors that Black Adam was supposed to be the villain in the Shazam movie, but The Rock said, no, this character deserves his own movie. I saw the trailer to the Black Adam movie. I was like, hey, this looks like a legit superhero movie. It's following all the keys and everything here, which could be a bad thing because I will be honest, I'm starting to get the superhero fatigue. So I was thinking maybe this will be something different. And maybe The Rock will stop being in movies that require him to be in the jungle. Being completely honest, I went into this movie with very low expectations. And when the movie started, I was kind of like, ooh, good thing my expectations were very low because the movie kind of starts off kind of like how the movie The Scorpion King started off.
Before the time of the pyramid,
we're introduced to the motherland of Kantok thousands and thousands of years ago. And like the movies, The Mummy and The Scorpion King, we have a voice narration. And I'm not going to pick on the kid that's doing this because he might be a fine actor or whatever, but the ADR that they did for this kid in this voiceover was really bad. And I was like, okay, this is not a very good start.
Oh, shit!
So like I said, the movie starts off a little rocky just because of the voice narration. It was kind of cringy, and it kind of reminded me of another movie that had a kid doing a lot of heavy lifting.
Hey, Walter.
Hey, Dad. I missed you.
So once the movie gets going, we're introduced to our main characters, and it has, like I said, a very Mummy kind of vibe, or even Laura Croft. All the things that The Rock did for preparation for this movie, as far as, keeping his size, getting bigger, and also the research of the character, there's one thing he didn't do, and it kind of made me laugh.
Hi, Freeze. I'm Batman.
Black Adam is the only character that's from Kantok that does not have an accent. He speaks perfect English. Mr. Aldous Hodge does a good job in this movie as far as bringing the character to life, and it's always cool to see someone from Supernatural getting a big gig. Even though Pierce Brosnan isn't in the movie a lot, he brings a lot of value to the character and to the movie itself. The story to this movie is fine. Dwayne Johnson is just playing Dwayne Johnson in this film. This movie definitely felt like a little kid just playing with his action figures, and that's not necessarily a bad thing either.
Now you are going to die.
For me, these two characters kind of brought the quality of the movie down. So, like I said, I don't mean to be picking on people, but these two characters I felt like were the weakest part of the movie. I wasn't sure if it was their ADR or their acting skills, but the ADR in this movie was really bad, especially for these two specific characters, because I was like, is it bad or is it them that's bad? I couldn't even tell.
What? No.
Now, this movie does something that every superhero movie does, whether it's Marvel or DC. It throws something random at the end of the movie, and we just get a big CGI fight at the end of the film. So Black Adam isn't bad. It isn't great. It is pretty average because it does everything that we've seen hundreds of times already. Like I said, maybe it's bad timing for this movie because everyone's probably getting fatigued. But this movie is not boring at all. It is entertaining. It's not breaking boundaries. But DC is making me ask the question every time, since Suicide Squad, Shazam, and now this movie is, where the hell has Superman been this entire time? Because of that post-credit scene, I'm giving Black Adam a C+.
Get more out of life. Go out to a movie.